Hold my wine, bitches! Go for Jesus. Hey man, I've been going over our analytics and, we're failing to draw on the younger generation of viewers. I'm worried that some of your slang may be, out of touch. What you talking about, homie? Well, poker Jeezy and the heezy, keeping it sleazy. That kind of slang, it goes back like multiple decades. Well, that's because your viewers are old as fuck. Most of them should have already purchased burial plots. And they're overdue for a colonoscopy. Look, I just think we need to introduce some fresher vernacular into the vlog. We're losing the low attention span generation. Ah, you want to rizz up the Zoomerlennials? No cap, I got you, fam. This vlog is gonna be fire. There's 3 callers, a raise to 30, and in the cutoff I look down at a single-suited rundown of 9-8, 7-6, and I make the call. Both blinds fold, and all 3 limpers come along. This flop is hella mid, Sigma. The flop falls Jack 10-9 with 2 diamonds, giving me the bottom end of the straight. It checks to the 3rd limper who bets 100. The original raiser folds. Is it on me already? Yeah. Good luck all in, thanks guys. One other player calls, and we are now at risk. The turn is the deuce of clubs. There's another bet of 100 and a call on the side pot. The river comes the 5 of spades. Given there's no additional betting and no additional straight or flush cards coming in, I'm thinking I may be good here. The first opponent turns over ace, queen, 4 deuce, having chased with a gut shot and missed. Unfortunately, the second player has me just outpipped, turning over queen, jack, 8-8 for a slightly higher straight. There's 4 callers, and on the button I look down at king, queen, 9-9 suited in clubs to my king. I make the call, the small blind completes, and now the big blind can't help himself. He makes it 40. 1 of the limpers folds, 3 of the limpers call. I come along, the small blind is in there as well. Straight bussin', fam. The flop falls 9-3 deuce with 2 hearts, giving me top set. The original raiser bets 245, and I'm all in for my last 140. He only wants to run it 1 time. The turn comes the queen of diamonds. Yes! Slay, queen! And the river falls the beautiful 9 of clubs, giving me quads. There's 2 limpers, and the hijack raises to 25. One of the looser players in the cutoff finds a fold. On the button, I look down at ace, queen, 8 suited in spades to my queen. I make the call, the small blind folds. The big blind and both limpers call, and we are going 5 ways to a flop, which comes king, queen, 5 with 2 diamonds. It's checked around. The turn is the 6 of hearts, completing the rainbow board. Once again, it's checked around. The river falls the deuce of clubs, and we check it down. Checked around.
2 pairs.
Oh, what the? He shows the other aces. We're losing 6s and 5s. He had aces too. I understand.
There's 2 callers and a raise to 25 by one of the more active and loose players. On the button, I look down at a premium, king, queen, 10, suited in diamonds to my king. I opt to raise, trying to isolate the loose player, making it 90 to go. The big blind snap calls, one of the limpers calls. There's a fold, and the original raiser unfortunately doesn't repop it, so we are going 4 ways to a flop, with 370 in the middle, and less than that remaining in my stack. Before the flop has even come out, the idiot in the big blind has made a blind bet of $25. The flop falls 7-5-5 rainbow. It folds to the original raiser who calls the 25. I shove my last 260 into the middle. The big blind calls and I see the bad news.
And you only go once, right?
Yeah.
You get the 5?
I have 2 of them.
You have 2 what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow.
Fuck you!
Thought you were on ace high.
All right, nice hand. That'll make the vlog. This calls 2 raises 7-5-5-3 Badoogie. 7-5-5-3 Badoogie.
KFG Poker Club, with massive bad beat payouts, daily poker tournaments with 4- and 5-figure guarantees, and tons of cash games from 10 and 20 cents up to $5, $10. Everything from Hold'em to 4, 5, and 6 card Omaha, high and high-low. Follow the instructions on screen to join today.
Germany has arrived onto the battlefield.
We're in trouble.
All right, I am in the big one.
I'm gonna buy him some blue shorts.
One caller.
I'm gonna buy him some blue shorts. He needs blue shorts.
There's one caller and now a raise to 20. The small blind calls, and in the big blind, I looked at an ace queen, queen 5, suited in hearts to my queen. I potted to 85.
Pot, motherfuckers.
God damn it, man.
Pot, motherfuckers.
Slow down, buddy.
85.
Man.
Furious. It's the pink shorts. I saw pink and I rage. Rage. It's too much, man. I got cats to feed. Don't do it to me. I made a mistake. They don't like folding here in Texas.
The under the gun limper calls, the original razor calls, and now the small blind repots to 40-25.
Who's it on?
It's on the original razor. He's thinking. Thinking what he wants to do. All right, there we go. Quadruple up time. There we go. The original razor calls. Donation announced. Oh, we get the pod from Paul. We get the protection. I love it. You're doing the Lord's work, sir.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good luck all in.
I'm all in for 130. Under the gun calls off for more. The remaining player is in the blender trying to decide if they want to call, but eventually they find the fold.
We got the winner out, boys.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the winner out. I've got a 1 in 3 chance to more than triple up.
Should have more equity than that.
You don't know how bad I run. I mean, you saw the 7553 rainbow. He just called 2 raises with it.
Jay so far.
Come on. The flop comes 6 ace of hearts, jack of clubs, deuce of clubs, jack of fucking spades, and Paul has king jack of diamonds, 9 7 of spades.
In other words, he had the nuts.
Like, how crushed do I have you? I flop the flush draw, and I get destroyed. I hate poker. I hate it.
Okay, things have not been going our way this session, and we've rebought once again. In the small blind, we pick up king queen 9 7, double suited in clubs and hearts. There's 3 callers. I call, and the big blind checks their option. No cap. Poker Jeezy's got that skibbity sigma drip. The flop falls 9-7-3 rainbow, giving me top 2 pair. I announce pot of 25. The big blind calls, and it folds to the button, who repots to 125. I rip it in for my $200 stack. The big blind folds, and my opponent only runs once. The run out comes the queen of diamonds and the 10 of hearts. Unfortunately, he turns over jack 10 8 deuce rainbow, having flopped a wrap straight draw that immediately got there on the turn. All right, so this was an interesting one, guys. You know, I made quads and I lost the quads in another hand. Obviously, exceptionally tilting. You know, for the one of the rare times where I actually re-raise pre-flop. Generally, you know, I'm trying to pull people into the pot. I want to see pots multi-way and see flops with these guys, and I get a lot of flack for, you know, oh, why don't you raise? Why don't you raise? And then, you know, the one time I do re-raise, and some knucklehead in the blinds just cold calls 2 raises out of position with 7-5-5-3. Donks a $25 bet blind before he's even seen the fucking flop, and he just flops quads on me. Like, it's just, it's comical, it's painful, it's fucking poker. And, you know, I've talked to other players, and they go through the same shit. So I'm not special, but it sucks, man. It's not fun. So anyway, you know, I appreciate you guys watching. The fine folks at KFG, the Union Club over on Club GG. We're happy with the content I've put out and with the response they've gotten from the viewers watching the channel. There are a number of you who have set up accounts, but you may not have finalized everything. So if you need to get your accounts finalized so that you can start playing on there, there will be information in the description box down below with instructions on who to contact, how to get it set up. These guys, man, I'm excited about the Bad Beat jackpot they have on there. It looks exceedingly juicy. It's getting hit pretty frequently. It doesn't pay out the full, you know, amount. It pays out a percentage based on the stakes you're playing, but it's getting hit, you know, sometimes every single day. And I've seen the most recent stuff has been a lot from the PLO 5 card high games. So I'm excited to get into those streets and play more of that. and try to cash in, straight flush over straight flush, or I think you have to lose with quad aces or better. So, pretty cool stuff. And they have a ton of tournaments too, man. Like with all these guarantees, low buy-ins with big guarantees, medium buy-ins with big guarantees. So it's pretty cool, pretty exciting, and I really enjoy the software on there. It's pretty colorful and fun to use. So they have asked me to continue working with them. So I am going to be producing some exclusive content on a weekly basis for them as well, in addition to the other content that I'm producing as well. So you will be seeing more content from me. Some of it will be the online stuff. Some of it will be the live stuff. But I hope you guys, try them out, check them out, show them some love. They're showing me the love. And that's it. I'm rambling. We'll see you in the next one.
Like and subscribe, bitches.